This is the first in a series of videos designed to break down the simple concept of critical thinking and provide you with a foundation for learning any subject while filtering out inconsistencies, half-truths, and outright lies. Let's face it, critical thinking is at an all-time low. The only difference between us and this is bling. So why is critical thinking so important? Because every choice you make is limited to what you know when you make that choice. The more you know, the more capable you are of making decisions that get you what you want when you want it. Get it? As a people, we have more access to information than ever before, but we also have an educational system that doesn't teach how to use the information to our advantage, even though the process is as simple as turning on a light bulb. First, pick a subject. Small or big, it doesn't matter. Second, answer the following questions: who, what, where, and when. Now you're ready to apply critical thinking by asking how and why for every single piece of information you can find. Then never stop asking those questions until you've confirmed every fact for yourself, the story makes sense, and you know what's true and what's not. Never be afraid of asking how or why, because it's in the how and why that we find ourselves in history and find answers to questions we didn't even know we had. This is important because the more you know, the more good information you can filter from the bad. And that is an incredibly powerful weapon to wield. To finalize the process of critical thinking, come up with a system that works for you by dividing your learning time between these areas. Researching. This just means reading, asking experts questions, and collecting factual information. Processing. Ranking the information in order of importance, with the most important on top and the least important on the bottom. A news reporter would call this the inverted pyramid. Unfortunately, this process is being used less and less by the media most of us are exposed to, so it's becoming our personal responsibility to apply this process whether you like it or not. The last step is output. This can be anything from writing about what you've learned, sharing it with your friends, or even making a silly video. Here's the best part. If someone doesn't know the answer to these questions, they have no idea what they're talking about. Seriously. Now you may be asking yourself, okay, but now what? Where do I even start? Begin with something that fascinates you, something that makes you want to think, and start from there. If all else fails, read about the word fallacy. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but this particular piece of information is a lot like being given a superpower. If this is your brain now, this is your brain when you're done. Then take the ancient Greeks out for a spin, but here's a tip. Try not to view ancient civilizations as primitive. There's a reason the material is hard to understand. It's because they were an incredibly advanced society whose teachings still affect us today. That's it for this video. I hope you found the information useful and easy to understand. Remember, anyone who really knows a lot about something will tell you they don't really know anything. That's the point. To start a lifelong relationship with curiosity and the seeking out of information that will take you anywhere you want to go and begin an adventure that will never end. Could be cool, right?